On September 13th, 2125, the United Nations of Earth saw the largest loss of human life in the chilling grasp of space. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Khan, and today we'll be talking about the darkest day in man's search for the stars. It all started on April 1st, 2113. Robert Space Industries announced a machine capable of single-handedly terraforming a planet. The process of terraforming would give any planet an atmosphere suitable for living in, and plants would later be brought in to keep said atmosphere healthy. After much debate, Mars was picked as the first target. This was due to it being relatively close to Earth. This announcement sparked controversial debate about the ethics of terraforming a planet. A writer for the United Times, Hannigan Terrell, wrote on April 21st of the same year, The planets we're talking about were formed like that for a reason. Who are we to assume that the universe wants us to mold planets to benefit us? We aren't gods, and playing around with the fundamental fabric of a planet is arrogant and dangerous. I know this is probably going to fall on deaf ears. The world is too high, basking in our own magnificence. But I promise you, nothing good will come of this. In the end, the project moved forward with funding from multiple world governments. 7 years later, in 2120, RSI sent a batch of scientists to survey every inch of the soon-to-be habitable planet. Their jobs included the creation of topographical maps, deciding where best to place the atmospheric processor, and test for any contaminants that may interfere with the new oxygen-based environment. The terraforming began in 2123. For 2 years, everything was going according to plan. In just 2 days away from finishing the atmospheric conversion, tragedy hit. On September 13th, 2125, at 4:38 Galactic Standard Time, the atmosphere collapsed. What occurred was so quick, most of the 4,876 pioneers gave their lives to the advancement of humanity within the minute. The few that managed to seal themselves in a containment pod or reach another viable source of oxygen died within the week. And for the first time in recent human history, Earth experienced a dark day. The world never truly moved on, and nearly 40 years later, Mars was classified as a stable oxygen-sustaining planet. That same year, 2157, humans created their first colony in space. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you were able to learn a thing or two about this vast, expanding universe. And if you have any questions or a video idea that you would like us to cover, please leave a comment. We are open and we read all of them, and it really just means the world to us when y'all interact. Thank you, and I'll see you in the verse.